Crazy Gamer here from Crazy Gamer Games. This is going to be another video in my hurricane prep video. Um, we get a lot of hurricanes here in Florida, and we lose power. The last hurricane we had, we lost power for about 2 weeks, and we were stuck in the heat of Florida. You know, we couldn't make coffee, we couldn't cook. So um, I'm just going to show you just some steps that we've taken that don't cost hardly any money, and you can get a couple things, and you can survive a few days, even a week without power, and you'd be good to go. So I was looking around, and I was like, coffee. I like to have a hot cup of coffee when I wake up in the morning, and I don't want to, can't go anywhere because there's trees in the road, or the stores don't have power and they're closed down. So how can I get coffee? Um, I got a gas grill, but I need to use that for cooking food. So a buddy of mine who's in the service said, "Hey, why don't you get like one of the Canteen cookers?" And I'm like, "What's that?" So I look it up, and then I did some research, and I found this, and it was surprisingly inexpensive. So it's basically, let's open it up here, and it is this bag which has got the Molly system on it, and you open it up here. It's got a strap, and what it has with it is a canteen, get it out, a cup, and a lid. So it's got a canteen that holds water. Not sure how much water it holds. I didn't measure it. I just gotten it from an Army Navy store in Orlando. Um, so I got this. This is the canteen. It holds water. I opened it. It smells good. It comes with a strap to put it around your shoulder strap, kind of like, and then it's got this little stainless steel cup with a handle, and it's got this thing that you flip over, and you can put a fuel tablet or some fuel gel down there, and you can just sit this on there like that with some water in it. You can even put the lid on it. It's got little vent holes, and you can boil water, um, add some instant coffee to it, or you can pour it through a coffee filter. Like, and if you have a standard drip coffee machine, you can heat up one of these cupfuls of water and just pour it slowly through the drip section of the coffee maker. And you can make a pot of coffee. Um, this was an ingenious idea. I know these have been around forever, but I never thought I could get one. I never thought how cheap they would be. So I went to the Army Navy store to look at some hurricane prep stuff, and I saw one of these there. A friend told me about them, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I saw it, and I'm like, well, that is a pretty good idea. And it uses these white fuel tabs. They're just little white fuel tabs. I haven't gotten any of those yet. Um, but you would put this outside on the concrete and light a fuel tab under it, and it will burn, and it'll heat this up, and then you got a way to heat up water. You can heat up the water and boil, like, we have city water, and it's filtered through a processing plant that's close to us. So if we're out of power, we're pretty much, our water processing's out of power. So I don't know how clean that water is going to be. So you can boil that water, and then you can put it in your canteen for later. You can heat up some soup. We're going to be looking at some meals, shelf-stable meals later, that you could heat up water for that or food for that. But this was a neat little kit, and I'm glad I was told about it. So this is basically this short little video on, it was loud, sorry about that. This little video about how to heat up water. Mainly I got it because I like coffee. I like my coffee in the morning. I even got some instant coffee I use. Um, if I don't feel like waiting for the drip to go through, I just add some hot water. And this, from what I understand, with a fuel tablet, this water will heat up and boil pretty quickly. And you fill this all the way up and boil it. That's There's enough coffee for me and my wife, and then we can always make more. My son wants some soup. I can heat it up in this. So it seems pretty useful, and it's stainless steel, so it'll last. So we're gonna put it in the hurricane prep kit. We got a waterproof container. We keep all our battery packs and battery bank things, and candles and flashlights, emergency radio, things like that. And we'll keep it in there. And if we lose power, hurricane comes, we'll have it. So expect more videos on this subject because hurricane season has started. It is June of 2019, and it will run till November of 2019. And every year we have something that we lose power for a day or two. So, and sometimes we lose power when there's no storm. We just lose power for a day. It's crazy. We live in a city. So, if you live out not in a city, you could be without power even longer. So, for Crazy Gamer Games, I'm the Crazy Gamer. Have a great day.